Many of you may have been scarfing down guacamole last weekend at Super Bowl parties, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, the avocado-based dip is popular, but avocado is used for so much these days.
It really is. I spoke with Chef Patty Jenich about ways that you can use avocados in really some of your favorite dishes.
Avocados are not only healthy and delicious, but they're available year-round, and they're so versatile. And if you're one of the many that made fresh guacamole for the big game, you probably have some left over. Or if you're just like me, I always have avocados in a big bowl in my kitchen, waiting to use them and waiting for them to ripen. So I've partnered with Avocados from Mexico to give you a few ideas of what you can cook with the avocados you have in your kitchen.
Wonderful.
So,
may I ask a real quick question before you start showing us these recipes? How do you know how to pick out a good avocado and when it is ripe?
And that is a great question. So there's a few ways to know when your avocado is ripe and ready to be eaten. The first one is by looking at the color of the skin. If the skin is very green, it's probably not ripe yet. The darker it gets, in fact, it has to get almost pitch black, and you know that's a sign of ripeness. But another one, and I find that the best proof of ripeness, is you just have to grab your avocado and give it a gentle hold, and if it gives in a little, that means your avocado is ready for you. And here you don't need to worry. People really worry, what do I do if my avocado is ripe and I don't want to eat it exactly then? You can leave it out for a couple of days in a bowl, and it will hold and wait for you for a few days. And if it's very ripe and you still don't want to eat it, you just put it in the fridge. It will wait for you there for about a week. And if you ate a piece or a half of the avocado, no need to worry either, because you can just rub it with a little bit of lime juice or lemon juice and cover it with plastic wrap, and that will preserve it. Very easy to spot an avocado when it's ripe, and very easy to continue using it after you've opened it. And if you go to the store and you only find green avocados, bring them home. In the warmth of your home, they'll ripen in no time.
I love it. Okay, now I've got to know some of those recipes you have in front of you. What are some of your favorites?
Absolutely. So these are just some examples to show you how avocados can go from breakfast to dinner, from soup to nuts. Here I have some chubby burritos that I call breakfast burritos a la mexicana. They have scrambled eggs and pico de gallo and ripe avocado slices. You can build it up or skim it down. You could add chorizo, you could add bacon, you could add cheese, or you can just leave it more basic with the eggs and the veggies. And then you can have that for breakfast. You can also take it and pack it to go. And then here I have a guacamole, and I made a very different guacamole to show you just how much you can play with your guac. The guac doesn't need to have tomatoes and jalapenos all the time, even though it's delicious that way. But here I added some ancho chile crisps, some toasted walnuts, and some fresh plums. So it has the tart, it has the spicy, it has the nutty. You can eat it with chips. You can tuck it into a pita. You can make a panini. You can make a sandwich. You can eat it as a side with a salad or some grilled protein, chicken or meat. And then here I have, and I think this is one of my most favorite, I have a roasted tomato and Poblano Focaccia that's topped. It's making me hungry. That has tangy goat cheese and diced avocado. So you have a very filling meal in each one of these examples, and you can make either of these for breakfast, for lunch, or for dinner.
I love it. Where can people go if they want these great recipes?
If you want not only these recipes, but hundreds of recipes and more tips and tricks, like what you were asking of how to know when an avocado is ripe, go to Avocados from